Well. Hey, everybody. It's your boy. Let me pull up sorry about the 5-finger sandwich up in the grill. But, let me pull up some sort of sound that I can play with my guitar. Let me use something without with some distortion, but not like distorted. Let me try some kind of more rounder sound. Let's see if something will manifest. Let me get a piece of wire I can run the waveforms out of my guitar pickups across this wire and hopefully into some bunch of zeros and ones on here that'll shift it and shape it and morph it into something that sounds okay. So everything takes 5 years because it tries to load up all this stuff in my face. I don't want to see all that crap. Why does it pull that up there? Oh, just getting on my last nut. I'm going to throw this in the trash and buy a totally new graphics tablet. Watch me. Just watch me. So, wow. It helps turn the preamp off and turn the instrument setting on. Little Hendrix. Hendrix has left the building. Okay, now let's see. Okay, so now I've got some kind of noise happening. Let's turn that reverb down a hair. Let's see. So we got a little delay on there. We can live with that. It's kind of lengthy though, isn't it? Should we turn the time down a little bit? 650, that's too much. Let's put it on like 370 something. So it won't be so long. Okay, now I've dropped my pick. Oh, if everything else in this video goes as well as the intro, I don't know, man. It'll be amazing. Well, now I've got a sound going, and scoot back so you can see like the whole guitar. I mean, you can't see it as good as I want you to, but I think if I tilt it more, maybe that'll be good enough. So, on this video, I thought I would do, I don't know if I've done a lesson on this already. If I did, well, maybe they'll sink in the second time. So, I want to show you this tapping thing that I've done before. And it's also can lend itself to seeing a little bit of the pentatonic shapes, too. So, maybe it's like killing two birds with one stone, kind of. Alright, so what I'm doing is, that was not it. I'm going to be tapping in basically kind of an E minor chord here. I'm going to be adding some notes above that chord. So here's the chord in question. So it's just a A minor bar chord. And that's kind of where we're working right up in here. Well, let me play the thing how it would sound if you play it not blazing fast, but something like that. So there's the whole lick. I mean, you could play it faster, but so all I'm doing is I'm tapping the E at 12th fret, pulling off to the B at the 7th fret. And then I don't know what I do when I get to the end. When you play it fast, you don't think about what you're doing. It's hard to break it up. But what I am doing up to that point is I tap and I pull off, and I tap the next string from nowhere, depending on the chord, and then I change here and tap the 7, dominant 7, which would be the D. So in slow motion, it would be. What do I do when I get... I don't remember. Okay, I must jump to the next string because there's no way I could keep going up if I never went to the next string. So there you have it in slow motion. Let me do it one more time. Oops. And then I go to the A string once I get the B and the C and the D hit with, and then I jump to the A string, and we're just repeating that same lick. Oops. I don't even know my own lick. And then it gets back to. So once we do, then we're back to repeating. So it's not a 4/4 kind of lick. I don't know. I haven't figured it out. I haven't worried about what the timing is. All right. So you just have to tap, pull. That's basically it. Alright, so notice that this hand has an easy job. You just have to keep it on the 12th fret. So that kind of keeps this guy real easy. And then all you got to do is try to remember 1 fret on the B, 2 frets for the next 2, 3 frets for the next 2. Which brings me to this pentatonic point. The top 4 strings are just pentatonic, if I'm not mistaken. So they're all pentatonic. So they're just pentatonic notes here. So that is all pentatonic. Up here, it's not, because I skipped the pentatonic note here. I add a 9 here by going, but it keeps the pattern symmetric and it gives it an E minor feel. So it's just a quirky little hybrid thing. Like that. So you can just keep tapping these pentatonic places. But anyway, try this lick. So try that lick out, and then once you get familiar with it, there's got to be a way to make it 4/4. Let's see. Yeah, just double up that first tap, and you'll get 4. It'll fit into 4/4. So it'll be like. like, keep it in a 4/4 beat, it'll fit like that, but it won't fit the other way. So, which leads you to think, well, what if I just learn all the pentatonic places and you can just tap those, like. So you could fiddle around with pentatonic. So try all those, but just start not too ambitiously, and just maybe try to do, just if you think, oh, I got that because you've been doing some tapping, then go for the whole thing. But if you go, oh, that's too complicated, then just try to go. And I'm kind of lifting off right here every time. When I hammer, I kind of try to lift if I can. The index finger. And it makes sense because I'm coming off the E string and I want to press down and be there for when I do. So I'm actually lifting this and pulling, tapping with this guy. See it easier maybe. Magic. No, it's my strings are right on the edge, and if I see, I never know whether I'm going to get a major third or a minor third. So when you pull the string off the fret, it's, wow, it is magic. I mean, how did it know to play Celtic music right there? Maybe this is a nice view. You could see my fingers a little easier. They're not as obstructed. So yeah, so try that out. It's not as hard as it may look. Which leads into morphing this to other. If that's an E minor, you should be able to make a major kind of sound. And if you did, then you could do majors and minors, which would let you go all the way up a scale until you hit that seventh one, which is a diminished. But so here's minor, right? Because of the middle fingers right here. That's a minor third. Well, major third. So all we got to do is do this. So now on the last two strings anyway, you got a major shape and a minor shape, which means that you could do, let's say in the key of C. You see what I'm getting at? I'm going up the key, I'm going up the chords of a C major. So C major scale. C major, D minor, E minor, F, and G. So here's C. Here's our friend E minor where we just were at. And then F, major, G major, A minor, and And then B diminished. Let's see. I just play G7 always. I don't really. Diminished 7 is not really exactly the same, but we're not going to get into all that. So now it's very useful because you can tap a major or minor sounding set of notes. Alright, making sense? So, one thing can lead to another and open up some doors. So maybe try just going. Oh, sorry, I got carried away. Or someone would carry you away. Try those things out. See if they lead to anything useful for you. All right, that's all I wanted to do. Just play the little tapping thing. All right. So if you got questions, if it doesn't make sense, whatever, leave a comment. Maybe I'll respond in 20 years or something. I got a reply from this Jess Lewis girl 8 years after I commented. It wasn't on her channel though, so I give her a pass. But it was sad because I made a comment 8 years ago, like she was really good on the guitar. I mean, really, really good. And I made a comment complimenting her. I said, so I'm not going to be seeing you in the drive-thru when I ask for my McFries or my McFish sandwich or something, my McFish and fry. You know, it was just saying she's not going to be working fast food because she was so good on guitar. And then I saw a vid she did recently that says she's working in retail food and she's doing guitar when she can in her spare time. So that was kind of sad because, I mean, I was like, that was 8 years ago, and now she's doing this. So it wasn't like I saw her video, and this was a new video she just uploaded, like, I don't know, last day or two or week or month or whatever. That's a shame. She's really good. She's been dabbling with a bunch of tapping and just alternate tuning and just almost alien Japanese. That's the only way I can describe it. Alien Japanese music. It's musical and it's got jumpy little runs and taps and harmonics and stuff. Maybe go check her out. I don't know. I mean, I haven't checked her. It's been 8 years since I watched. That's amazing how time flies. 8 years since I watched a couple of videos of her playing some guitar stuff. All right, so tapping, E minor. You can do it. Just put your mind to it. You can do it. Learn this shape. It's just then add this higher shape to it. All right? It's like, how goofy can it sound? Okay, that's it. I'm shutting this camera off. I want to see some videos uploaded by the end of this week of people. Somebody going. All right. I mean, you don't have to do it in E. You can do it in A minor. It's a very gnarly kind of, almost a Holdsworthy sound, which was kind of a Brett Garsed. I was trying for a Brett Garsed tone, which was very, just like you had a lot of phasing, kind of, because like you had two speakers and, you know. It's a nice little sound, man. You could really do something cool with that. If you had time, willpower, time, willpower, and more time. So try that out. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think. Wait a minute. That is so hard to do. Maybe if I don't slide, I could. That's the hard part. You gotta leave that finger there till the last second. Oh, I almost got it. Ah. Whew, it's hard to do. Pretty close. Next time I'll do some like sound effects, you know, like Pac-Man. How's that sound, Pac-Man? With the little siren always going, and then the elephant sound. I'll show you how to do that, and all that kind of stuff. So. It's kind of a mid-rangey sound. Not really Eric Johnson-y though. How's it go? Yeah. I wish I had a Dean guitar. Boy, those guitars have some crazy harmonics. Just go listen to Dimebag Darrell. I think I will go on out on a limb. He's probably the king of harmonics. I mean, of just being able to snag a harmonic on the B or G string and just have it sustain just like it shouldn't. So yeah, we're gonna go with that. So hopefully that's been an interesting lesson. Tapping a kind of a minor shape. If you don't want to go all the way down, the strings like to the top string, you can stay on the last two strings and get kind of a chordal modal type of thing. The first mode, second mode, C. If you're in a key, C, D minor, E minor, F major, G major, A minor. It's kind of cool. All right, that's it for now. Just thought I'd throw something out. Who knows? Maybe somebody will like it. Maybe I'll get 50,000 thumbs down. Come on, 50,000. Let's set a record on YouTube. No, not on this video. Don't do it on this video. We'll make a new video, and we're gonna go for the most thumbs down of any video on YouTube. I think we could do it. All right, y'all. Have a good day, and as always, we have to scare those bad demons away with the evil eye. All right.